Hey there, folks. This is Peter, station manager of WGEV 97.4. The time is currently 5:46. But we're not going to transfer over to Matt Wilson on the weather pod because, well, the virus got him. Matt Wilson is dead and gone. Of course, we're all scared right now. Anyone who's been listening to the station knows that the past few days have been, well, we've had some fatalities. Some of those things got in. But we keep pressing on because that's what we're called to do. I've seen a few of my coworkers killed, but I never thought I'd ever have to do it myself. I guess I figured they'd last longer than me. I guess I figured wrong. Back when all this started, WGEV made a commitment to our listeners that we would stick with you all until the very end. Well, folks, I'm the only one here now, but that hasn't changed a thing. I'm here to stay as long as there are words to say. I was able to get enough leftovers from the break room to keep me going at least a little while. With Matt and the rest of the boys gone, I only have 3 bullets left, but that's enough to keep 2 more of those things out of this room and 1 more to ensure I don't become one of them. It's too bad the world's come to that, but what can you do? To tell you the truth, it's anyone's guess how long WGEV will last before they find me and steal my soul or whatever they're trying to do. I don't know. But what I do know is that this station is committed to its listeners. And as the last surviving employee, it's my duty to uphold that commitment. So I'll be staying right on here until the very end, whatever that might be. I don't even know if anyone out there can hear this, but I guess it doesn't matter. So, where to start? As far as we can tell, it started in Atlanta. We don't know for sure because by the time anyone realized something was happening, the entire state of Georgia was gone. Like they disappeared. The first images we got were from Florida. First in YouTube clips posted by high school students, and eventually a few images from news crews. Then Florida went dark too. Alabama and South Carolina were next, and the president declared a state of emergency. That's when the hysteria started, with people trying to flee to Canada and to Mexico, but what we didn't know then was that the virus was already in both of those places. People were just running to their deaths, is all. We don't know when we lost Europe. It just seemed like we stopped hearing about them. Eventually, we were all able to see what we were up against. Some news outlet in Kentucky had a team, pretty stupid team if you ask me, who went out at night, got to see all that was going on, and we got our first clear video of the things. Zombies, some have called them. I've seen them up close, and I still don't know what name I'd apply to them. Zombies will do, I guess. The footage we saw finally let us know that we were dealing with a virus here. Incredibly infectious, incredibly dangerous. Then the blame game started. It didn't matter. Finding who was responsible didn't help anybody, and by that time, it was simply too late. 4 weeks ago, WGEV made the decision to stop following the national news. We decided, as a station, to try and focus on news as local as we could get it, to try and broadcast to our listeners any news that might help them stay alive even for a little bit longer. That's where we're at. Now you're brought up to speed all the way right up to this very moment. So now here we are, listeners. It's just you and me. Thanks for listening. Know I'm praying for you, and I hope to God you're praying for me. I'm going to go ahead and play a song now. Give you something to listen to for a few minutes besides me yammering on. But don't be worried. All right? Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere.